Congratulations to both of you. It's
Thank you.
fantastic. Are you excited? You must be.
So excited.
It's
I've not stopped being excited since September, when this whole thing started.
You've been in the Strictly bubble for all that time.
It's so floaty and magical. It's the most lovely bubble I've ever been in.
It's gorgeous, but you haven't had any dance experience, really, have you?
No.
None at all, because you've just taken to it so well.
Well, I knew I was going to love this show before I even started, but you're absolutely right. I haven't had any dancing, apart from in the club, like most of us.
Don't know what to do with this.
And then you've got to start from the beginning almost.
Yeah.
But this is the thing as well, because even though we're now semi-finals, which makes me feel a bit sick actually thinking about it. I can't believe it. We've done 11 dances. But even at the start of every week, it is still that same nervousness, that worry that you might not get the dance by Saturday, because you're learning it completely from scratch.
We've got 2 this week.
Oh, yeah, we got 2.
Got 2,
got 2
for goodness
dances,
sake.
yeah.
No pressure then?
No.
I always ask people this, but it's always that bit of, you know, when they take the shot of you just before you go to the dance floor and everybody's got these kind of fixed grins and terror in the eyes. That must be so frightening. I mean, I guess once you're on the floor and you're dancing, you're just into the spirit of it.
It is.
But the
that is probably the most nerve-wracking bit just before you go out.
Yeah.
And this weekend, we were in the dance-off, obviously, for the second time, but I've never felt so scared. Just before we started, I genuinely felt really scared, and I think it was that. I mean, it was opening the show, and it was such a technical dance. She choreographed such a beautiful routine, but it was the fact that in my head, I genuinely thought there's a possibility that we could go, and to end this amazing journey and to the possibility of not dancing with Joe, it sort of hit me, and I had this weird negativity about me. It was awful. So to survive the dance-off and be still here and still dancing with this one,
I know, because you took it on so well. You really do. You have to get on well, though. No, but it doesn't work. You've seen in the past with couples where it just hasn't worked with them at all, and they go out fairly early on in the process. But there's a real trust there, and there has to be, doesn't there? It was meant to be. Yeah. It was meant to be, for sure. And I mean, your wife gets on really well too, because actually there are 3 in this marriage right now. Because
there's mainly 2, and I'm the one on the outside of it. Portia and Joe get on so well, and I think that's the thing that I've been really blessed with, because I'd never wanted to enter this adventure without Portia being a part of it. And it's so easy for it to just fly away, and your loved ones on the outside. Look at that. Look at those 2. How lucky am I to get those 2 either side?
That's
it's
not
amazing.
bad, love. That's not bad at all.
No, and she's been down every single week. I mean, we live in Manchester,
right?
So my wife has been down every single Friday and watched the show every weekend. And when we do the round trip, we go back up. So there's the up and down that we've had to contend with every single week. But we're still surviving it. And
you certainly are, more than surviving it. And I think that of all of them, the fact that you started off with absolutely no experience, that's what the show's all about. It really is, to see, because that's what I always think it's about, is to show somebody who has no idea and then watch them transform. Yeah. That's wonderful to watch. It really is.
It's really nice as a teacher as well.
It must be. It must
Obviously,
be so
when we
gratifying.
started, nothing. He couldn't put his right foot in front of the left, and now to get...
He's
we're in the semi-final.
I'm in the semi-final. It's okay. But it's a real family affair for you.
Yes.
Your brother's also in the semi-final?
Yes, he's dancing with Louise.
Of course he is, yeah. So he's there. And, of course, his wife, your sister-in-law, was dancing with Will Young. Yeah. So it was a real family affair. It's a real shame he's not going back to the final. It really is. It really is. It would have been lovely to have seen you, and also for your sister-in-law to have got a chance to dance again. It's a shame. It's just a shame, because we want to see everybody. Because I love that last one when everybody's there and they're all dancing.
And it will be incredible to see everybody back, because from the first moment somebody left, and it was Melv and Jeanette, the first couple that left the programme, it just felt like a part of you was being stripped away. And so it's something that we've still got our WhatsApp group, and we're all still in contact with everybody, and it really doesn't. It was such an amazing blessing, and it's essentially a blessing from the man himself to have that, that family
he would
approval.
have been proud.
Yeah.
Gene Kelly was the god of dancing.
And that dance, it really opened up Strictly for us, because that, for me, I mean, that was when the first tears arrived on the show. And for me, you know, growing up watching that show, it's been a real dream. And to do that kind of dance with Joe, it was just so classic. Everything was realised that day.
Brilliant. You're going to have some fantastic memories. I really hope you go all the way.
Thank you.
Because you are flying the flag for anybody that can't dance and showing what you can achieve with a lot of hard work, though. You've got to put the graft in,
That's
haven't you?
the thing, actually.
You've got
I think
to put the graft in.
We found after, 11, 12 weeks of this, that if you really put your mind to something, it's amazing what you can achieve.
Absolutely.
You need great people around you, and this is one of the best people in the business. I'm not even kidding.
You're pals for life, you two.
Yeah,
Pals for life.
Unfortunately for her, that's true.
If you'd like to see even more great guests, then click here. There are plenty more fantastic interviews to come, so make sure that you subscribe.